now we're ready to go. So it's January 10th, and normally this is the day where everyone quits on their New Year's resolutions. Y'all quit on yours yet? This is why I normally don't start mine until around like February. Just saying. So, anybody had any of yours? Did you quit yet? But yeah, they said normally it starts around January 10th. So let me see here. I don't think I have it popped up. I had everything ready to go, and then my system crashed. It's just ridiculous. Just pop this up real quick. I'm so mad. I had everything ready, good to go, and it was just like, seriously. Okay. There we go. What is this one? Yeah, this is it. Okay. So, it does say that 95% of New Year's resolutions are abandoned by the end of January. And it normally starts on the 10th. Well then. Like I normally say, I don't normally start mine until like February, because like us bitches be broke during January. So normally it's smarter to wait until, because you have a whole year to do your New Year revolution. So you can put it that way, right? But yeah, to the lack of motivation, lack of discipline, no game plan, doing it alone could be one of the top 4 priorities of why they don't normally do it. So, yeah, just wait. Yeah, if it's not possible to do it this month, wait until next month. But, hello everybody. So this weekend, I had like a medical emergency. None of my family was there. So I work at Dunkin', right? And I had a guy who had a seizure, and luckily I had first aid training, and I was able to help this guy. We called 911. He's good now. You know, he came in the next day saying, you know, thank you, whatever, and he's all good. But it got me wondering. So I realized, me talking to my coworkers, that a lot of them didn't know they didn't know what they would do in that situation. Even the girl who helped me call 911 while I was helping the guy, she was able to, like, once I got her the, like, certain things did, like, okay, I need you to call 911. She did that. I was like, okay, I need you to just take care of the customers in the drive-thru. I'm going to shut down the lobby. You just focus on the customers. That's it. I don't want you focusing on anything else. Just focus on the customers. Do one at a time. Whatever. So I got her that. And but even after the rush was done and the guy went to the emergency room and everything was cleaned up, good to go, stores back to square one, she kept telling me that she could not get that image out of her head, that she would have freaked the hell out if I wasn't there. My boss said the same thing, like she couldn't handle that situation. And like it got me thinking, like, how many people do not have like first responder training or even simple first aid training, you know? So I did look this up, because this has been on my mind for a while. So let's look this up. Let me get the website up. There we go. There's numerous reasons why people don't take first aid training. This is not the fucking website I wanted. This is not it. Is this the website I wanted? I don't think this is it. That was a weird sound. Well, anyway, I did look this up earlier, and it did say that there was more and more companies like Dunkin', McDonald's, even at school. Maybe this is it. even at school where they will have certain issues like this where someone's going into cardiac arrest, someone's having an allergen, someone's having they're choking or whatever, and more people, and they're finding out that more and more people are having this issue, but no one knows CPR, no one knows the first steps to do. They know how to call 911, but that's pretty much it. And if you're not fully trained, and don't understand, you will fucking freak out. Like, straight up, you just freak the hell out. Like, I just don't understand why this is not a, like, if you have a first aid kit, you should know how to use the damn thing. All right, like, straight up, that should be common sense. And some places having the clear thing, the electric shock thing. My brain's not working. Anyway, if you're not trained to use it, you can't be using it. It's an 8CD or something. I don't fucking know. Oh my god. Anyway, but if you don't know how to fucking use that damn thing, then why the hell you have that at the store? Like, yeah, you're not put Band-Aid on a cut, that's it. Like, you don't know nothing else? Like, you need to know these things. And I just don't understand, like, what companies cannot, like, provide. It says CPR skills are very helpful everywhere. CPR skills are life-saving skills that can be used anywhere and when needed. The knowledge offers in the first training programs and tested and capable in other areas of life. Right. If your baby's fucking choking, you'll be able to help your baby. If your friend's, like, freaking dying, like, you can help. Like, whatever. Improves the value of the employee. Yeah, like, it gives them purpose. It gives them, like, able to help out and not, you know, especially if CPR certified safety manager could make the difference between life and death. Saving the life of a colleague suffering from a cardiac arrest emergency could make the individual indispensable. Employers are most likely to hire at first aid certified person. Your first aid certification could be the difference between you and the next person in the job interview. So, yeah. This kind of points to the fact that I feel like a company should just provide you that no matter what you're going for. You should already know how to do first aid. Because, I mean, we've all seen the football player who just passed out, and it took them so long to, like, get there, but luckily some people knew how to do CPR and was able to help that football player. But yeah, I mean, guys, do CPR. I don't know what to tell you. Workplace CPR helps save lives. And it says right here, it's estimated that 1,000 people suffer through cardiac arrest in America every day. Only a 10% survival rate. The survival of cardiac arrest victims depend on how fast CPR is performed. Unfortunately, most people who experience out of hospital cardiac arrest don't receive CPR. They're dead. Yo. That's it. And AED, that's okay. A lot of places, like even the places I work at, not Dunkin', they don't have one. But a lot of places I used to work at, they have one of these, and not a lot of people know how to use them. Like, yeah, there's pictures and shit, but you can electrify yourself. And, like, if you don't know how to use it, then why the hell are you giving it to somebody, you know? Like, no. So you should be certified to use one of these. Gives hope for recovery. So, you know, obviously, the faster you care for someone, the faster, you know, you can save a life. Lowers the number of workplace accidents. So most workplace accidents occurred at the workplace can be avoided. First aid online training courses provides life-saving skills on how I don't know how to read that word. Happen and how to prevent them from enduring safety and environments. So, guys, I know we have on our if you're in my area. I will probably be yelling at some dogs today. I apologize. Lay down. Thank you. So I know, like, if you're in the Butler area or even in the Pittsburgh area, if you're in the Pittsburgh area, I know there's a lot of CPR training available down there. And then if you're in the Butler area, the BC3 provides them. It's pretty cheap, too. It's only like $25 a class. You only need the first class. So, If you're willing to spend $25 to go get Mickey D's, you can go get someone to save your life. But, yeah. It is super easy, too. Like, half the time, you can just sing your ABCs and then some, you know? But, yeah, even the online course right here. $24. I say you have to go get it. It helps self-protection, you know, yeah. So, I just hope maybe one day we wouldn't have this issue and people just go and actually get some help. But, yeah. Anywho, speaking of which, so, Marvel came out with a new series today, everybody. The new Echo, which is off of the last series we watched of Hawkeye. That has Kingpin and the adopted daughter that Kingpin takes, and her name is Echo, which I'm pretty sure she's deaf. I'm not 100% sure, but I was watching the trailer, and it looks like to me that she's either mute or she's deaf. I'm not one of the two. I'm not sure. But it looked really good. It's coming out today, and all 5 episodes will be available later on tonight. I think they're just dropping it all. There's only 5 episodes a season, so yeah, go check it out. But yeah, so I think I forgot to bring something up. These are the Golden Globes. Golden Globes. There we go. Ooh. So the Golden Globes was a thing this weekend. We did talk a little bit the other, I think last week we talked about it. That's not how you spell his name. There we go. We're not gonna talk about this. I just wanted to be popped up so I didn't remember his name. No one cares about that. I don't know where it's at. So anyway, when you're a comedian and you got something that he pretty much bombed it, but I'm very proud of him. Like, even though he fucking bombed the damn thing. Yeah, here we go. Here, this is the quote I wanted. So Joe Coy, I'm proud of that man. He's not a top name. He's not a top comedian whatsoever. But he went out there and yes, he bombed it, but he killed it. Right? He didn't let. I mean, it's funny because he was saying he just got the gig 10 days ago before this happened, and he's like, yo, I just got the gig 10 days ago. He's like, you want a perfect monologue? Shut up. I wrote some of these. They're the ones you're laughing, and the ones that he wrote is the ones they're laughing at. So basically, he kind of blamed the writers for bombing his shit. I mean, if I was me, I would have done the same thing. Just saying, as a wannabe stand-up comedian myself, I would have said the same thing. Just saying, I would have said the same thing. But yeah, I mean, but other than that, he killed it. I mean, the Taylor Swift jokes, you could have got some Swifties on his ass for that. I mean, I'm sorry, but you ain't a Swiftie, and so, like, we all respect Taylor Swift. We do not vouch that girl whatsoever. Do I have prescriptions, people? Hold on. Let me announce these peeps. They're not here right now. I can't announce them. Anyway, thank you. But you don't talk shit on Taylor Swift. Alright? That's the number one thing you don't want to do. Ever since the whole Kanye and her bullshit, you do not talk about her and Taylor Swift. You don't talk bad about Taylor Swift whatsoever. You don't talk bad about her. You don't talk bad about Rihanna. And you don't talk bad about Beyonce. Okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it because you'll get somebody fucking up your ass. Just don't do it. But other than that, kudos to him. We're not talking about that whole lot because if y'all want to know, it's all over the news. So, here's some interesting crap. So we have a funny story today, and then we're also going to talk about football. Of course, we always talk about football here, and then we're also going to talk about the Texas thing. So anybody been watching the news? Hello. So we had the Texas explosion that happened. I think that was at what? That happened yesterday at 3:32, and I think it happened at. Yes, that. Here we go. We got it. So I had everything ready. It's just, unfortunately, this shit just shut down. Anyway, the explosion at the historic Fort Worth hotel. Injuries. Only 21 were injured. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And like no deaths. So unfortunately, I guess they were saying it was a gas explosion. They just realized that. I think later on today they announced it on the news here in Butler. But yeah, they did say altogether it was 19 patients. So I'm assuming that means like only 2 people were hurt, but they weren't badly hurt to get hospitalized. So that's good. That's good. I do remember I seen pictures of this, and I thought it was an actual like bomb, right? And they said no, and then I kept hearing that when they kept interviewing the people, they smelled gas. I was like, oh, it must be a gas explosion then. And later on, that's when they concluded that it was a gas explosion. So, but luckily no one was severely hurt. There was yesterday I knew there was one critical person. I guess they're okay now because right now it's saying that there's no deaths. So, good vibes for them. I'm not a religious type person, so good vibes for them. But I did Google this, right? Because in my area, little outways, Beaver Falls had the same issue where a house exploded. And this happened back, I did write it down here. This happened back in December, where a house exploded in Beaver Falls, and I think it killed like 3 people. And so I was wondering, like, how much does this actually occur? So sure enough, I looked this up, and they be saying that this actually happens a lot. This happens. Nope. I don't want copyright. Anyway, so this actually happens quite frequently. So it's ever since 2010, there's been 3,138 incidents where someone smelled gas or has been close to having their shit blown up. There's been only 390 explosions, 700 injured, and 163 were killed. So this has been happening quite frequently, and they did say back in 2017 a lot of gas pipes and whatever are being replaced to prevent this, but unfortunately they have not got to all of them. So that's when you want to, depending on who you vote for and shit and whatever, I'm sorry if you hear my house farting. It's very, very windy here. We're having a windstorm. Anyway, so I know that depending on who you elect, depending on the Congress, you want the people to put more money into your state or whatever. That way they can replace all these gas pipes and stuff. But it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm happy that no one was badly hurt. Normally when you hear something of an explosion, of a bomb, of any mass casualties like that, you think of the worst. You think that they're gonna that anything can happen badly. But luckily that wasn't the case. All right, so we're gonna say hello to some of these people who came in. So we will take. Hello everybody, welcome to the live. If you want, tap the screen, share it out, or just hang out and talk. It's alright. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to give me any gifts. Just come out, hang out. I'm not expecting nothing. We're just talking about the latest today's bullshit. Okay? So, funny story. Right? It's a funny story time. It is funny story time. Well, we're getting through this pretty quickly, and I even trying to make this last longer. But so, like I said, I work at Dunkin', and I got a Dunkin' story for you. So, we have this on mute. Yes, we have this on mute. I don't want this one though. I want the actual. Yep, there it is. Ding, ding, ding. Got you. So we have a Florida story today. That was introduced by the radio station I like to listen to, Mikey and Bob. Y'all want to listen to that in the morning at Kiss FM? Please check them out. Not sponsored. Don't even come after me, okay? Not sponsored. But, so we have a Florida story. This happened in Orlando. Duncan down there is kind of in some trouble. So, speaking of explosions, down in Florida, a guy went to use the toilet and it went boop. Yeah, no, I'm not making that up. His toilet exploded. So, the funny thing about it, though, so Paul, I was just going to say Paul. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. Okay, guys, I'm not going to say his last name. Is sinking more than $100,000 in a lawsuit filed Wednesday in the state court of Orlando. He's claiming he suffered severe and long-term injuries following the explosion of a toilet in the men's restroom of the Dunkin' location in Winter Park, Florida, a year ago. Yo, this happened a year ago. That makes you a standing wiper after that, okay? we ain't gonna judge that man if he becomes a standing wiper. After the explosion, Paul was covered in human feces, urine, and debris. He walked out of the men's bathroom seeking help from workers, and the store manager, according to the lawsuit, an employee told him that that the toilet was on the fritz. Honey, your toilet's on the fritz? No. There's something wrong with your toilet if it's just gonna explode. Like, why would you just say, well, I'm so sorry, our toilet's on the fritz? Like, no. Since there has been a previous accident, the lawsuit says, without diving into further detail about the explosion. Oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of 8 Crazy Nights, where the guy gets pushed over in the porta potty and he becomes a poopsicle. That's just, my mind just goes there. Oh my lord. Anyway, the lawsuit says that Paul suffered bodily injuries and has occurred mental health care and counseling since the incident in January 2022. Holy shit. Yeah, that's been a while ago. Holy crap. The complaint argues that the restaurant manager has a duty to maintain its priorities in a safe condition to warn bathroom users of any hazards. The restaurant failed to warn the plaintiff of the gender, perhaps danger, of the man's room's toilet. Defendant knew and should have known that the toilet was unreasonably dangerous and left the planet unaware of the dangers and the complaint rates. That's just, I feel bad for the guy. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad. I don't know what I would do in that situation with him if a toilet just straight up exploded on me. Don't get me wrong. I feel really bad. But now you just a toilet exploding dude all over the internet. You know, you're scarred. You're scarred for life. I can understand why he needs some counseling now, because it's like, the hell. Even when you Google this, guys, if you Google this and you listen to the actual, daily, the actual, reporter, the way they describe it is funny. I can't do it because of copyright, shit. I don't want to get my shit, man. But, so Google this, guys. Google this. It's fucking something. I can't believe they basically, they written on here one thing. But when I watched the video a little bit ago, and she said it's on the fritz. On the fritz. No, that's not on the fritz, sweetheart. Your shit's exploding, literally. Someone put too much Taco Bell bullshit in there or something. That's no. On the fritz means it's not flushing right. On the fritz means it's a little clogged. On the fritz is, no. No. That's not what fritz mean. I don't know what the hell they were thinking of, but, So, I do know. So they got some information from the store manager, but so Dunkin's a franchise. It's not one of our franchises. So their franchise, they haven't actually they didn't comment on it yet. But I agree. to some people who have commented on this. 100 grand? 100 grand. No, 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 no. I'm suing you for more than 100 grand if I got feces in places feces should not be. No, 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 no. I'm gonna sue you for like 100 million or something fucking outrageous. If I got feces in places feces should not be, and I got nightmares for days. Oh yeah, fuck that. No, my mental health cannot. My mental health will go through the roof if my mental health found out we're only suing you for that amount of money. Absolutely fucking not. I will milk you out and then some. If I'm gonna get that much money, I better get Duncan for free for life. Although I probably don't want Duncan after that. Duncan already gives me the shits. I don't even want to know. No, that's just gonna scar me for life now. No, thank you. I guess I'm drinking Dunkin' right now. Thank you for reminding. So, that's just crazy. That's just straight up crazy. Like, oh, yes. So, on the topic today is, what are your quirks? Anybody got some weird quirks? So, I brought this up because I ran out of the house. I ran out of the house this morning, right? And I ran out with no socks on, right? I just slid my feet in my shoes and ran out the door. I had to get the little one to school, and I kind of, like, slept in a little bit. But, I mean, I had plenty of time, but it's just, like, I just hurried and grabbed a pair of shoes and ran out, right? So, I was like, does anybody else have, like, any quirks? Like, do they do this regularly? Like, I know I only do this when I'm running behind. I don't get a pair of socks on right away. I just grab a pair of shoes and run out the door. So, on the topic is what is your quirk? Anybody have anyone? If you do, comment below. So they said there's a lot of personal quote. This one's like 234 interesting quirks. We're not reading all those. Absolutely not. We're not reading all this. I'm sorry. I'm not reading every single one of them. I am going to go through some of these though. I don't know. But personality quirks is a personality trait that some people do. So a lot of people are like adrenaline junkies. It says here, they are very positive. You know, mushy. They love nature. A lot of these won't touch people even to shake their hand. Yeah, that's me. I don't like shaking your hand. I don't like it. I didn't like it during COVID. I didn't like it before COVID. I don't like being in touch. Okay? I don't. If you need to hug me, you need to ask permission to hug me, because other than that, I don't want to be hugged. I don't want to be touched. No. It's like, no, don't touch me. So, yeah. I mean, that's one of the quirks. Behavioral quirks. That says here, always wants to sit facing the door. That is a survival trait, not a quirk. Okay? That is a survival technique. If I see a shooter in that door, I'm going to be the motherfucker first one to see it, and the motherfucker first one to know where the exits are, the bathrooms are, everything is. Okay? I want to know where everything is, just in case that shit happens. Right? Bites the lips when thinking, oh yeah, I do this. Or trying to remember things. Yeah, that's why, like, my lip right here is kind of sore, because I've been biting the fucking shit out of it. And, yeah, unfortunately, that is what it is. Chain smokers. I mean, I know some people, I don't know too many chain smokers nowadays. I feel like more people are taking care of their health and not really doing that a whole lot. Chews gum all the time. I don't know that. Clears their throat frequently. Yeah, you know what? I feel like older people do that shit. It's fucking annoying. Eating all one type of food, before moving on to the next item. Oh, so like you get mashed potatoes, chicken, and corn. They're eating all the corn first, and then all one of this thing first, and this other thing first, and whatever. I mean, I feel like most of us do that. I don't understand that was a quirk, but okay. Playing with one's hair, jingling keys, laughing very loud. Okay. I mean, alright. Licks lips ringlessly. I do that during the winter. I don't know why. Humming, makes humming noises. Yeah, I did that too. Makes very intense eye contact with people. Oh my god, those people freak me out. So I'm the type of person when I'm talking to you, even when you notice I'm struggling here, I have a hard time making eye contact. I even have trouble staring at the camera. So I'm constantly, like right now I'm staring at myself. I should be staring at the little bubble right here, but I'm not. So I have the hardest time staring at people in the eye. And I was told that that could be an ADHD thing. I don't know. I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD. So honestly, I would not know if it's ADHD. I would not know. But I have the hardest time, like staring at people in the eye. But then I do meet some of those people who constantly stare at you in the eye. And it's like, I mean, they're not talking. They're just staring. I'm like, dude, are we having a staring contest? Like, I don't understand, like, why are you staring at me like that? Like, it's freaking me out. Moves around a lot when talking to a group. Pacing while thinking. I used to do that when I was a kid. I don't do that anymore. Points at people when talking to them. I don't know if I'm meeting somebody that did that or not. Prefers to sit on the end of the row rather than between people. Sniffs frequently. Snorts when laughing. Taps chin or nose when thinking. I do that. I go like this. Like I'm like, or I'm tapping my head, or I'm tapping something. Taps fingernails on surface. I feel like people who have nails do that. I don't think that's a quirk. I think they just like the noise. Uses air quotes when talking. Very distinct laugh noises. Whistles. Oh my god, my husband whistles all the damn time and it annoys the fuck out of me. I think someone else at work says that too, and I'm just looking at him like, please stop. Like, please stop. I don't like it whatsoever. Quirks related to eating or drinking. Oh god, I think we all hate these ones the most. I'm just saying, we don't like these ones at all. Not so ever. So I'm gonna read this one and we'll go on a commercial. Always orders the same food at the restaurant. Yeah, most girls do that. Barely chews their food before swallowing. I know a girl that just swallows all her fucking food whole. And I didn't realize she did this until she told us. And I'm just like, you don't choke? Like, her husband really likes the fact she don't have a gag reflex. I'm just saying. Bring snacks everywhere. My kids do that. Burps or belches loudly at the end of meals. Yep, my oldest does that. Constantly talks about dieting. Shut the fuck up. You people that keep saying, I want to diet, I want to diet, I want to diet. You shouldn't eat this, you shouldn't eat that. You should do... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares what you eat, what you drink, what you do for a living. No one fucking cares, okay? No one cares. Nobody cares. Just no one cares. Counts the number of chews before swallowing. Who the fuck does that? OCD people, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that's a quote, though. I think that's a... I don't know. Alright, drinks, coffee, or tea frequently. Ain't that one was towards me. This time. That's not nice. I just been saying that's not nice. I just didn't say that. Eats while driving the car. Yeah, I do that. Okay. I don't do it all the time, but I do it. I mean, I'm on the go. Grazes throughout the day. What the hell does that mean? Anybody know? Anybody know what that means? Okay. Extremely something eater. Make sure everyone knows they're a vegan. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Only eats organic food. Picks food off other people's plate. You will lose your fucking hands. That's when you scream, Joey doesn't share food! And then, pretends to be a dainty eater, but pigs out in private. Yeah. That's a first date rule. Don't we all know that? Refuse to eat leftovers. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Snacks constantly. Man, most of us do that. Takes big bites out of their food. Yeah, I'm constantly doing that. Then again, when you go to school, you only have like 15 minutes to eat. So you kind of just realize you just heard me eating and you're done. Tucks a napkin underneath their shirt. I don't feel like a lot of people do that. Won't eat in front of other people. I don't know too many people do that. And won't eat other people's what other people cooks food. They won't eat it. Okay. Okay, quirky movements or walking habits. Bouncing one leg when sitting. I used to do that when I was a kid. That's how I handled not me having anxiety at school. A lot of these. Enters a room hastily. Attend to watch a person's arms swinging back. Okay, I don't understand what that one means. They do a jog walk, picking at nail polish, pulling down one's jacket or skirt, pulling the sleeves down over a hand, scratching the head frankly, scratching one's face, shaking the foot when sitting, and legs crossed. Yeah, a lot of these are kind of dumb. I walks at a very rapid pace. Okay, yeah, I do that. I walk pretty fast, and then I get yelled at half the time. Walks with a limp. I don't think that's a quirk. I just think there's something wrong with your leg or your foot. Okay, whatever. Walks with an even stride. Okay. Posture quirks. Crosses the legs. Favors one side, then the other one standing. Frequently shifts side to side. Yeah, I do that. Lay head down on the table or desk. Leaning back in a chair. Leans in towards people when speaking. Leans on things when they're standing. I do that. Especially when I'm sitting there being bored and I'm just leaning on something. Leans on one side when standing. Looking straight ahead. Yeah, I do that too. Props one foot on furniture. I mean, I have a lazy boy, so just saying. Shifting one foot on the other. Yes, I feel like this is normal shit. Like, a lot of people do this crap. I don't understand why these are quirks. Alright, we're gonna read this. Communication style. Ooh, this one. Ooh, let's do this one. This one sounds good. We'll skip the other one, because that one kind of sounded stupid. Chatting nervously when they're lulled in a full conversation. Okay. Chooses words very carefully and speaks in an accenting way. Describes things very precisely. Doesn't speak up unless directly ask a question. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. I do that too, especially if I don't know you very well. So unless you, like, if I'm at like a TikTok meeting or whatever, TikTok meet and greet, or sometimes even when I'm watching someone's live, I don't actually talk unless I'm talking to, like, which is probably why I'm not getting a whole lot of information going on over here, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Gestures, a lot of talking. Avoids eye contact. Yes, that's me. I avoid eye contact because I don't know why. I don't like it and it makes me nervous. Insists on a face-to-face conversation rather than a phone and text. Insists on having the last word. I've been getting better at that for the last couple years. Thank you very much. I'm just saying, I don't try to do that. Makes up a nickname for everybody. Yes, I did that and I got reported for HR. Just saying. I did that and I got reported to XR because they didn't like their nickname. Sucks to be you. You shouldn't have the last name of Waffle. I don't know what to tell you. Pauses a long time before speaking. I do that. Speaks in a way that touches a statement and crosses like a question. Speaks with an accent. Talking to oneself. I do that. Talks very fast. I do that too. I have a habit of talking very fast. So, but when you're doing videos for 4 years, you just tend to talk really fast because you only have a minute to get your point across. So I'm just saying. Unreadable face expressions. Yes, I have this problem too. I don't have this problem as much when I'm doing videos because I can just overreact my facial expressions, kinda. But when I'm actually having a serious conversation or like outside of TikTok conversation, they don't know that. They don't know if I'm mad. They don't know if I'm pissed. They don't know. And winks at people when they're talking to who the fuck winks? I can't even wink. But alright. There's quirks on dressing. There's quirks when you dress. Does it say anything about me always wearing black or neon colors? Wearing socks with sandals. Wear shorts even when it's freezing. Does it say anything about wearing sandals when it's freezing outside? Yeah. Either overdresses or underdresses for occasions. Yeah. Dresses and exercising apparel even when they're not exercising. Yeah, a lot of people do that. They always wear their yoga pants and everything else even though they're not doing anything. Wear socks and sandals. Wear stilettos all the time. Who does that to their feet? Oh my god. Wears the same color of clothing all the time. Yeah, I do that. I wear black a lot, people. I don't know what to tell you. I wear black or neon colors. Like, I look good in both, so I'm gonna wear both. Sorry. Signature accessories. Always carries an umbrella. Always wears a scarf. Always has a briefcase, a purse. I always have a necklace on. Always wears a name tag. Lots of jewelry. A fitness tracking device. I mean, I have my Fitbit. It just tells me when people are calling me or texting me or whatever. I can't ignore them. So, yeah. But, so we got over that. So, let's talk about football. So, this is wild card weekend. Woohoo! Did your team make it to the wild card? Mine's already in the playoff spots. I don't give a shit. But the Squealers made it to the playoffs, so that's good for them. There you go. Way to go. So proud of you. Yay. You got somewhere. So. Boom. Can we pop the screen, please? Thank you. So. The AFC West. Their playoff spot champs for this year is the Chiefs. And the last little spot's the Chargers. So sad they didn't make it. So sad. AFC North is the Ravens on the top. And the Steelers got third freaking place. Congratulations to your lovely ass Steelers who decided to wait last freaking minute to get anywhere. Okay. The AFC South, and this is the one everyone was keeping an eye on because remember, they had the three-way tie with the Houston Texans, the Jaguars, and the Colts, and the Texans took the lead. But there is a tie for second place, which is the Jaguars and the Colts. So, good for you guys. But yeah. But like I said, it is wild card weekend. So, that being said, where the hell is this? So the teams that are playing, no, quit arguing with me. Boop, there we go. That's not gonna show me because it's gonna be a head about it. It's wild card week. It's wild card week. Here we go. Anywho, these is not gonna show me because it's being a butt. Anyway, so I have it written here. So the wild card weekend, the games are the Browns and the Texans, the Steelers and the Bills. Which, good luck, guys. The Rams and the Lions, which I know my friend DJ is kind of happy about that. I don't know, maybe we'll get somewhere. Dolphins and the Chiefs, Packers and the Cowboys, and the Eagles and the Buccaneers are playing on Monday. So they're the only oddball that's not playing on this weekend. But everyone's starting to play on either Saturday, Sunday, and then, of course, that lonely team's playing on Monday. Then from there, we get to see who's playing who for the spots for the playoffs, and then hopefully Super Bowl. I'm very excited for the Super Bowl. So we all know that Super Bowl, speaking of the Super Bowl, Mr. Usher will be playing in the Super Bowl this year, which that's kind of cool. I need to find that. Super Bowl. I really hope he, like, sings the song Yeah, because that would be amazing. Like, I'm just saying, that would be amazing. Super Bowl 2024. There we go. My face is itchy, sorry. So yeah, see, he's doing the halftime show, which is a month away in Las Vegas. So awesome. So, it does not say. Oh, Usher also has his 9th studio album coming home, being released on February 11th. So that's pretty cool. And it's also the same day as the Super Bowl performance. Alright, there you go, Usher. You're reeking the madness. I really hope, like, Ludacris and somebody's going to be singing with him, because that would just be awesome. But it doesn't say if... It doesn't say that, Oh, here we go. So, yeah, the song, Yeah. There's no way a show without this hit. It's a high energy song that must be performed. So it's a 100% chance that this is going to be performed. Confession Part 2 is a good chance it's going to be performed. Good to 90%, so they're not too sure. And You Don't Have to Call. It's also a 90% chance. You Make Me Wanna, it's 80%. You Remind Me. I like that song, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's really a Super Bowl type song. I feel like you want to, like, bump it up. If anything, he's probably gonna play some song. I would hope he would sing some songs that is off his new album. So that would make sense. I mean, if it's coming out the same day as the Super Bowl, you probably want to perform some of them. I'm just saying. Oh My God, it's a 60% chance he might sing it. My Way, 50. DJ Gau's Falling in Love. That would be a fun song to sing. Love in the Club. Don't Waste My Time. My Boo. That's an old song. That's so old. I feel so old. Any slow jams. I don't think he probably should away from the slow jam ones. He probably should, like, stick with the upbeat, fun, like, OG songs that he, like, these top 4 right here, he probably would be good with that, and then adding a couple of his new songs, and there you go. There's your whole performance right there. Like, Bada Bing, Bada Boom. You should be good to go. But, yeah. I'm really excited for this. I can't wait for the Super Bowl. I loved Rihanna's performance, and I know for a fact I'm going to love Usher's performance, because who doesn't like Usher? Like, a lot of people do. I also am going to hear the Facebook comments and bullshit about this shit, because everyone's going to be like, where's the rock and roll? Where's this? Where's that? Listen, I'm a rock person too. I love Disturbed. I love my 5 Finger Death Punch. I love all them. But I also am not stupid and know there's not a big of an audience to be playing with that at the Super Bowl. Like, they will get their time eventually. It's just not that. I don't know what it is. Especially, like, your Metallica people. I'm sorry, but they don't really have an audience anymore. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I mean, there's a lot of my singers I would love to see at the Super Bowl. I know for a fact that's not going to happen. You don't see me butthurt about it all the time. It's like, I don't know, people. It's just freaking out for no reason. Okay, we went over that. I think that's everything. I think we went over everything that's happened. And look at that. We're almost to an hour. So, everybody ping, bada boom. But, yeah. So, I'm sorry I wasn't there for yesterday. The kids were off yesterday. They had a big snowstorm. I mean, they saw one snowflake. And they shut down the school. Like, you know how annoying that is? Like, it wasn't that bad. They had a 2-hour delay, and I understood that. But then they completely just shut down the school. And it's like, are you kidding me right now? Why do you shut down the school? Like, I don't... Like, my kids now get more days off than I ever had when I was in school. And I was only about 12 years ago. It's like, I was out of school 2011. It wasn't that long ago. But, yeah. So, I didn't hop on yesterday. And then today I was late because this thing decided, screw you, we're not working today. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so irritated at this point. And then I did get it working, but my camera wouldn't come on. So I'm like, great. Whatever. But, hello everybody who is coming in, who is saying hi. How is everybody's? I will be getting off here very, very soon. And I'm looking out. Birthday live is Friday, guys. So make sure everybody comes shows up for the live. I will be having a broadcast that day too. And after that, we won't continue this until next week. Which next week is gonna be weird because I don't think it's gonna be on the same day as like it was today. I am gonna start trying to do it either on Tuesday or Wednesdays. Trying to do it on the days I have off for that exact reason. But we'll see. We'll see. If shit pops up, I will hurry up and do a broadcast. You know. It is what it is. I don't really have a set schedule for this yet because I don't know where I'm going to go with this. I don't want to sit there and be like, I'll do this every day at this time when, you know, shit happens. But, hey. But I like doing this. I like this makes it an easy hour for me because I know TikTok's on my ass about doing lives and whatnot. So, I really like doing it like this. I mean, I know I'm not interacting with you guys a lot, but to be fair, ain't nobody in here. So, just saying, that's not but the inhale. But, that being said, I think sweet's done. And then we will continue this another day.